Today I am going to review on a book named Whuthering Heights. It is written by Emily Bronte from the Bronte sister. So it is basically a gothic novel. It's a horror comic. I have read Whuthering Heights a few times and found its rich language and imagery amazing. One thing that looked odd about it was that its characters are so lacking in terms of sense of humor. The story seems to be happening in very different realm than reality. Even the central character seems to be walking blindfolded. He keeps knocking against the walls throughout the story without no light or sense of direction. The flow is nice, and if you like reading like gothic novels and horror comics, then I'm sure you will love it definitely. Some readers will find it boring because the author does not offer any relief till the end. Tragedy after tragedy, and there is no sign of light till Heathcliff is dead at the end. Moreover, you can expect these images to haunt you for some days after having read this novel. The settings are just macabre, suffocating, and sick. Heathcliff's death is like a cup of water at the end of the story, end of a desert. On the other hand, the novel is psychological masterpiece which experienced readers will be able to enjoy. To enjoy the novel, you must also try to think over the psychological aspects of the characterizations and settings. Reading the novel is like completing a challenge, and things will start falling in place when you try. Reading backwards from the end, it is not a straightforward story, and most readers will find it difficult to count the dots. The author is clever and makes the novels stand out in some areas. Protagonist Heathcliff is more of a mask than a real man, and so is Catherine. If the author offered some comic relief in the middle or at regular intervals, then the book would have been ever interesting. The influence of the times when Emily Bronte wrote the book can be felt clearly in the settings and characters. If you love reading about intense emotions, then read Whuthering Heights to know what suppressed love can become. However, do not expect the kind of satisfaction you derive from reading modern romantic novels. One thing